Hi, I'm here. Have you ever wondered how ChatGPT and other generative AI tools work? In this video, I'll break down the process step by step using examples so that you have a deeper understanding of how these amazing technologies function. Let's get started. How does generative AI work? A simple explanation. My name is Lazarus Omaliwa. How generative AI works, real-world use and ethical considerations. 1. Understanding AI training data, what it is. The foundation of AI: massive datasets, text, images, audio used to teach AI patterns. Analogy, like teaching a child with labeled flashcards. Process, collect data, for example, books, labeled images, labeled data, for example, cat, photos. Train AI algorithms, learn patterns, test and refine, improve accuracy. Key insight: good data equals smart AI. Biased or incomplete data leads to flawed outputs. Garbage in, garbage out. Example: ChatGPT trained on billions of text samples. If some data is biased, it can skew responses. 2. How AI responds to prompts, step-by-step process. You type a prompt, for example, write a poem. AI breaks it down, uses tokenization, splits text into chunks, predicts next words based on patterns from training data, generates output, mimics human-like responses behind the scenes, transformer models, advanced math to link word relationships, probability-based, guesses the most likely next word, no thinking. Example, ask. For a robot chef story, AI blends learned storytelling patterns. 3. AI's limitations and mistakes. Why AI fails. Imperfect training data. Repeats biases or errors, for example, outdated facts. No real understanding. Predicts, doesn't know, confidently wrong. Hallucinations, makes up fake facts or quotes. No common sense. Misinterprets sarcasm or context. Knowledge cutoff, may not know post-training events, for example, 202 for Olympics winner. Ethical risks, bias, misinformation, lack of accountability. Example, asking about Wakanda's president, AI invents an answer. I've been developing AI systems for over 2 decades, and I've learned that while these tools are incredibly powerful, they do have limitations. For instance, my team and I once built an AI that could predict customer churn for a major telecom company. We trained the AI on years of customer data, including call logs, service tickets, and survey responses. The AI was able to identify customers who were likely to churn with great accuracy. However, when we tried to use the AI to predict churn for a completely different company, it wasn't as accurate. That is because the AI had learned the churn patterns for one specific company and it wasn't able to generalize to a different company. Additionally, the AI was only as good as the data we trained it on. If the data was biased or incomplete, the AI would also be biased or incomplete. Finally, the AI couldn't understand context or sarcasm. So if a customer wrote something sarcastic in a survey response, the AI wouldn't be able to pick up on it. These are just a few of the limitations of generative AI. But overall, I believe that these tools are incredibly powerful and I am excited to see how they continue to develop. To give you a better understanding of how AI works, let's go through a simple example. Let's say you want to build an AI system that can generate captions for images. One approach would be to take a large number of images and their corresponding captions and feed them into an AI system. The AI system would then learn the relationship between images and their captions. Once the AI system has been trained, you can then provide it with a new image and it will generate a caption for that image. Here's an example of how this might work in practice. Let's say you have the following training data. Image 1, a picture of a dog. Caption 1, a cute little dog. Image 2, a picture of a bird. Caption 2, a bird sitting on a tree. After training, you can then provide the AI with a new image, such as this one. The AI would look at the image and output a caption. In this case, the AI might generate the caption, a brown dog sitting on the grass. As you can see, this is a relatively simple example, but it illustrates the basic idea behind how AI systems work. Hands-on activity. Testing AI prompts. Goal. See how prompt clarity affects AI outputs. Experiment. Vague prompt. Write about a dog. Generic response. Specific prompt. Write a story about a lost German shepherd helped by a robot. Detailed tale. Creative prompt. Funny rhyming story about dog Max and a clumsy robot. Playful. Version. Key lesson. Better prompts equals better outputs. Specificity and tone matter. Try this. Use commands like list format or explain like I am 5 for tailored results. Key takeaways. AI learns from data. Quality and diversity of training data determine its accuracy and fairness. Prompt engineering matters. Clear, specific instructions yield the best results. AI isn't perfect. Hallucinations, biases, and context errors are common. Always verify critical info. Ethical responsibility. Be aware of biases and misuse potential, for example, deepfakes, misinformation. Try this. Test AI with progressively detailed prompts and observe how responses evolve. Reflect. When should you trust AI and when should you double check? I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.